Alrighty, YouTube pleasantries. Hello, I am Tidbit, she, her. I do voices, I play games, and today we are doing voices while playing a game. And at the start, we have Doll here. Say hello in your pronouns.
Hello in your pronouns. I'm her, they, them.
Alrighty. And I
What
am
episode
just...
are we on and that's the first time it's happened?
Hmm?
What episode are we on and that's the first time it happened?
It's just you? What's the first time to happen?
It's like, oh, introduction time.
Ah, it's because I remembered it. I swear we did it at the very first episode of where I got everyone
I
to
think
say...
in the first episode you briefly ran through like, alright, Kiri, Puri, Biscuit.
I can believe that. I was just buying time to set up my phone, because of course I forgot one thing! Like I always do. The start of case number 5. Rise from the ashes. Also, for the YouTube audience, if I sound any different, that's because I have moved my studio out of a uncirculated room, because there's a heat wave incoming. And oh boy. Double kill.
This is one of those cases that's probably like too long and convoluted for me to like remember anything properly other than, oh yeah, this is the one with that one guy in it and that other guy.
Yep, this has Mr. Goodman in it. That's it. It's been 2
Mr.
months.
Goodman?
What?
Mr. Goodman?
Yeah. There is legitimately a character called Goodman.
Is that the funny hand slam man?
No. Wait. He's the victim.
Oh, okay. I never remember the victims except for Miss Arm.
Yeah, I always remember it because it's the joke of just like, Officer
He was a
Goodman. He
good
was
man.
self-explanatory.
He was a good boy, good boy. Scratch behind the ears.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
Isn't Nick like destitute? Why is he like turning down work?
Because he waits for the ones where it's just like, am I protagonist material in this? Or it's just cases that he didn't believe in his client. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work.
Oh, there you are, finally. I don't know who this is. Okay. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who are you?
It does not matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey.
I know HRT's a hell of a drug, but you got the wrong
Congratulations on your
person.
transition. What is it now, like Miles Fey? Michael Fey? You're not Mia Fey, are you?
What about Nicholas Fay? Just, where did you get that name? Sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. Cop moves in the background. She's not paid, and therefore she doesn't work here. She's still here.
I would have liked if it was, I'm sorry, Miss Mia Fey is no longer works here. So are you the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright ace attorney from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Ultimate? Can you level 3 super me?
Objection!
The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth's murder case?
Yes, that's correct. And I forgot to put on... Why isn't OBS turning on streamer mode anymore? This happened last time.
I noticed you were getting pings some other time.
Yeah. Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode. It was turned off.
Hooray.
Weird. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
He just slayed. Oh, that's a relief then. You're better than nobodies.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
Oh, yes, you are. And you
Uh,
are Phoenix Wright, right?
for a nerdy-looking girl, I thought you would know that the case gets ejected out of the gun and not into the victim.
If I hold it up to your mouth, you'll take the case. The undefeated ace attorney?
Oh, look! I'm not checking any cases right now. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
I don't know how many of those got cut out.
All of them! It just sounded like a little noise.
I'm trying.
I guess we'll take that one. But
You have to help. My God, it's my sister.
huh?
If only she looked to the right, then I would have thought of Maya, but too bad.
Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. And what about that level 3 super? My name's MR Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
I need Maya to be able to pull off the super, I think. You might be from a different
Okay.
timeline.
Her left eye, right? Her left eye is like slightly lidded differently and it closes faster sometimes, I think.
Whoa.
Right?
Not on my end. That could be like a Discord stream issue. Or just how the screen is drawn on your end. For me, it's the same.
Well, you think drawn would be up to down, not right to left.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Scientific investigator? Alright.
Investigators? Why would I invest in gators when crocodiles are right there?
Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is you one of them like anti-science bitches or what?
Eh. No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young.
I don't think I have the animation to jump in this game.
Oh, don't worry. Jumps are gonna be done via the text box moving and the screen flashing white. And a yikes.
She like moves up and then down and her bottom is cut off. There's nothing there. Young? What a face. I'll be 16 years old this year. Your information's incorrect. She's 15.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
Almost 16 is not 16. I'm set to be formally assigned to the forensics in 3 more years.
It's like there's 2 different versions of Emma Sky portraits. There's these freaking adorable ones where they got the glasses on, and then when the glasses are not on, it's like the face shape changes.
I think the face shape changes in general. I think it's the nature of, like, sprites. I'm set to be assigned female at birth in 3 years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
And what an age we live in. Well, legally speaking. I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. What an age we live in.
Great. Another future professional in training.
I don't want society. I don't want people having jobs. I just want to fucking crawl in a hole.
So...
And have someone crawl in my hole. Sorry.
So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow.
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone 37 times with a knife, even if it was her ex.
So, it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. I don't care if her fingerprints and blood and spit and brain matter was on the knife. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. It's science. Trust me. You can't argue.
And there's a witness.
Science. You a fucking science denier, buddy? You think the moon's like made of silver or something? Dumbass.
You think the moon's real?
Bet you want to take a big old bite of that moon cheese, huh, idiot? Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. She's trying to like parent trap him into becoming her stepbrother, so she has more family.
I need more wills.
Brother-in-law.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Faye, but I don't really have a shovel right now, so I guess you'll have to do.
That's interesting. How would she know Mia?
Smile.
So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
He just ignores her. I believe investigations should be done scientifically, not like you big old monkey man hitting things with sticks. Alright, Patrick Star, we have technology. Oomph, oomph, oomph. Alright, you don't watch SpongeBob.
Yeah. Sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm and SpongeBob references. Probably.
I'm under the age of 30. I know every SpongeBob reference. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Doll, are you calling me old?
I'm calling you an outlier.
Ugh. Also, can you hear my fan?
No, can I hear your what?
My fan.
Not really.
Yes, I knew it. Because with the desk swap, I can now put the fan on the other side of me. Because there's only one hole for my headset mic. And where it used to be, it was on my right. And so it would blow straight into that hole. But now, it's on my left, and it can't get into that hole. So it's immune. And I can have this full blast in this heat wave.
I think it's incredible that you have two sides, girlie. You're such a two-dimensional woman. Slay. I meant to say multi-dimensional.
But instead, you just called me flat. You called me flat and shallow. You don't know SpongeBob, you're two-dimensional. What are you?
You're flat like the 2D, like big boobied VTubers.
I wish I was big boobied. Did you already say this line?
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
Yeah, you know, when my parents have a second kid. Dumbass. I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation.
Who is this sassy child?
I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
I'm also developing bad eating habits.
Me too.
My sister asked for me specifically. Capcom, make Emma fat, cowards. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So, they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to me if she ever needed a defense attorney. If I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
And your sister's a woman. You know what that means. Internet/Yuri. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Nothing will stop the internet from creating Yuri, even if it is just a ton of poorly drawn horses.
Gotta love a jovial merriman. Having time to get intimate with her girlfriend in the middle of the game and still win.
I was making your QB request, and then that video came on in my playlist, and I'm sorry, but that's why it took so long. That video was so captivating.
It's pretty good.
It's very good. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
I have a sister?
B?
Well, I'm hoping this will make us close. She actually has a restraining order against me, and I'm hoping this gets that resolved. Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family. What about your parents?
She wants to get you to marry her sister, and then she kills her sister, and then she gets you to defend her, and you get her off scot-free, and then she has a brother that she actually doesn't hate. It's genius. Science, baby! They died in a car accident when I was little. That's science, too.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm just gonna walk to the precinct now. I've always found that so funny. I'm just like, so, what happened to your parents? They died. Okay, bye! It just leaves.
So real.
February 22nd.
Fucking orphans.
February 22nd. Detention Center. Visitors room. Man, I thought I liked orphans. I mean, with the track record of 100% with Edgeworth, but then this Emma girl showed up and ugh! Yeah, you followed me?
Orphans are persistent.
Ew. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or, did you not want a raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about?
Cousin it. Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Well, you know, as orphans, we're persistent. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense lawyer, attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
I'll become an Uber orphan.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I feel like she looked better as like a DS spread.
I have no comparison.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what exactly is... What exactly is it that you do? My
I'm a
name is...
courtroom pilot, clearly.
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters. One a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma.
Is this the only time we see her belt? Because she's usually behind, like, the glass window or the witness stand.
Yeah, And we see her short arm. I mean, they're just like...
I swear, she has a lazy eye to me. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Or not like a lazy eye, but like a weird blink.
Okay. Dr. Lana. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh?
We support women's wrongs. Oh, wait, but the suspect is... The suspect, you dumbass.
Me.
Oh, I see where she gets it from.
I did it. Well, Mr. Wright. Well, why didn't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
I'm sorry.
That's-
I'm sorry.
Quite specific.
The crime took place yesterday, and Emma's like, I'm sorry, I know I said I wouldn't come visit you, but it's already the day before your trial. It's like, yeah, but it was fucking yesterday.
What can I say? The goddess of justice works fast. It was in the witnesses. What?
Deposition.
Deposition. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's
That's more than
office.
6 feet under.
In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
She pulls
Well.
out her hand from behind her back, and it's just like giant, red, and like cartoony.
Let me guess. Larry drew that hand. How did you know?
She slammed it in a panini press.
Oh. Well, that's just great. No more paninis. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the Come again? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the
Here's your
correct
sandwich,
term.
come again.
I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death
Thanks, Emma.
was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. We're trying to scare you into thinking we killed Gumshoe.
Holy shit, wait. Have you seen Saw?
I have not seen Saw.
In the first Saw movie, one of the main victims is like a photographic investigator who's hired to like look into an affair. And a woman with a fucking pig mask runs out and abducts him in a fucking parking garage, and I'm just reminded of that. Grabbing an investigator in a parking garage.
Should I make Damon Gant sound like the Saw puppet? Let's play a game.
If you want to.
No, I have an idea for Damon already.
Okay.
You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
Oh, what, Mr. Wright? Oh, what does it mean in scientific terms, please?
Well, it means that... Okay, let me translate it. The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty.
Happy Pride Month! Woo!
Woo! They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
Wait till we're on day 3, Phoenix.
I thought there was 5 days. It's case number 5. So, you're the chief prosecutor.
Phoenix just like wakes up in a fucking stupor every night, and he's just like, and he has no idea what day it is, and he's like, is it Y2K yet?
That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect.
So in the last case, I think we heard Manfred talking to his boss. Would that be Emma?
Oh. Huh. She is chief prosecutor right now. So, yeah, I guess that is Lana.
Although I think it was like back in the day, so it was probably like before she was an adult.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't Damon
Was a
Gant
different
chief
person.
prosecutor before he became police chief?
Like I said, girly, I can't tell you much about this case.
Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
But I'm allergic to nuts. However, will I crack this case?
That's an awfully large nutshell. Still.
What large nuts you have, ma'am? Slay.
I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
You're not the real Mr. Wright. Alana, what happened to your hand?
Oh, this? It seems it has healed.
Slammed in the panini press.
I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is.
Oh, I was cutting lemons and I accidentally cut my finger. When I was cutting his lemons.
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject.
She's prosecuting herself.
Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? That sounds like a crazy case. The
suspect defending themselves or prosecuting themselves?
Yeah, I'm just like, look at all the proof I did. I did it!
I mean, it happens. It's happening here. It happened with Miles.
Yep.
Simon.
Yeah, it's Simon.
Simple Simon was a fireman. Prosecuted himself.
And technically, did you already say Miles?
Yep.
Okay. You're in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
I don't think one is a few, Nick.
Fuck.
You were in school with Mia, right? Like 8 years ahead of her?
Emma told you that, too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way from here, from his office to the drag show.
Fetching. Show me the pictures later when I'm dead. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey.
My boobs are big, too.
It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class.
What?
What?
Someone younger than you, like by 3 years, comes to your class to audit it? Whatever that means?
I don't know how schools work, so I don't know what kind of foolery is going on here.
Japanese, like, in the air, a pilot law school.
She was different than the other students. Yeah. When you audit a class,
3 years older.
different? That's kind of an understatement. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney.
Happy
Anything.
Pride Month.
That was probably why she was attracted to me. Oh, it'd be very sad if it's just like, Lana's like, oh, our love, it cannot be, but I understand your attraction. And Mia's like, cool. I gotta get back to my mountain village. Oh my gosh,
Gotta
she's
get
so
back to
dense.
dying.
She's so in love with me. And it's just like, man, I need a burger.
I can't believe burgers are hereditary. That's
Yep.
truly Americans in a nutshell. You immigrate here and your children will just be like addicted to burgers.
Yum. Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted. Alana was on top of her class in school, and also sexually.
I was the best there was, yes. Oh. Why does your sister know that? She's 16, 15.
I've got lots of girls attracted to me in my class, too. I'm doing pretty good in school, by the way.
I love the awkward pause between that. I got a lot of girls attracted to me in school. I'm doing pretty good in school, by the way.
Happy Pride Month, kid, okay? Anyway.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse
A
me?
lot of characters have, like, mouse eyes. Emma's another one. Or, sorry, Lana.
Mm.
The little mouse eyes.
As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
I take the case. Breakdown animation starts. But Lana,
You've been eating too much cheese again.
why? Why are you doing this to me?
You are lactose intolerant. You shouldn't be having cheese.
It's always about me. MR Sky. The world revolves around me. You never think of anyone but yourself. And
Oh.
Mia. And the two of you on a beach somewhere drinking margaritas in the sunset. So selfish. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did?
With my lips.
That's science. If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Oh. Oh my gosh, you're thinking of me. That's so good.
Fuck you.
Mr. Wright. Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The
Guard,
rest...
set up a mirror. Set up a mirror on the other wall. And she's like, dang it, so she has to look at you no matter what.
The rest I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Ooh, glad this isn't one of the long ones.
Alright. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime. Yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. Does she really have girls fawning over her in class? Or did she make that up
Does
as
she
a
really have
scientific
bitches?
lie? There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what. Because I know that my daughter will be the one to have the most girls. But Lana's not my
True.
daughter. Neither is Emma.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
I ate your big steak burrito out of the fridge.
No! Fuck you! Your hand goes into the panini press next!
Tosses her out the window. That's called defenestration. My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
Of course you would know that.
Science.
It's not science, that's linguistics! It's
I mean,
English!
falling out of window science. It's physics. It's chemistry.
The only chemistry that's going to be happening is your blood splattered over the pavement being heated by the sun.
Ooh, now that's an interesting reaction. You see, what happens is...
Oh my gosh, I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot.
Did you hear what I said?
She used to be blonde.
What?
She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everyone liked her.
Wait, did she get anti-bimbified? Did she pick up a book?
She used to have a third ear, but I guess she had it removed. Everyone liked her third ear. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Huh. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that.
I don't think you were here for it, but there was, Marshy was doing, like, a reference. Or, like, taking references for a drawing. And one of the references they had was, like, two girls. And one of them had, like, her head, like, the top of her head to the other's, like, chest. And, like, I guess a playful embrace, sort of. And I was like, me, when I have to listen to my friend's heartbeat, but I forget what my ear is.
What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe none. She would never get bitches.
It sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation.
She was abducted by aliens.
Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Oh, okay. It's gonna be like that episode of Seinfeld where they're stuck in a parking garage in New Jersey and Jerry gets arrested.
I've never seen Seinfeld.
And Elaine is holding a fish and she's screaming at people like, "This fish's blood will be on 9 hands!"
February 22nd, Prosecutor's
I think
Office,
George is there too.
underground parking lot.
So, this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating. Chumps.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone! Fuck you!
Ah, not a bootlicker. What are you thinking?
Did you know that scientifically if you lick boots you can get sick? Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. I want to set a precedent. No harm in saying fuck off.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to be examining crime scenes, let alone very blatantly announcing their presence.
You should really cough and make your presence known.
I'm trying not to stand out too much here. See?
Well, hey there.
I think I know who
this is.
I think this is Lunchbox Lady.
If it's your pretty lady, we'll switch. Well, hey there. You expecting to go around here, partner? I think it's your lady. Partner?
Oh, it's Cowboy.
What do we have here, partner?
Do you want to take him?
I'll do it, I'll try.
Okay.
I'm talking about being and got loose from the ranch is up to no good.
Can I request a not a lot of heart voice?
Looks like the Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good.
Ooh, I like it.
Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down to their partner. What do you say? Mr. Marshall? The Mr. Marshalls who owns the Marshalls stores in the Marshalls Day Parade?
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Look here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? like the blood.
Hmm?
This is our claim, our territory. We're the mother, load of evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti on the desert dream? You want to?
What's this guy
Sir, I'm
talking
15. I am a 15-year-old student, and you are a drunk alcoholic threatening me with a gun.
Where's your finger gun?
You had a long home now. Happy trails, Bambi. Hope your mother doesn't get shot. Haha.
Huh? She doesn't
He's
have a
right. My
mother.
mother was shot in the car accident.
What kind of car accident was it?
A gun car. It was Megatron.
Is that you hombre, a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's my dad.
What?
He also died in the car accident, but he came back, but he doesn't like me. Science.
Brain reset. He's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Yep, just
I
reset
brought
goes.
him back in time to be my dad. Science.
What kind of Sailor Moon crap is that?
Aha, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
Whatever you say. What's the difference in scientific terms, please?
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. We can all be
This-
fundamentally stripped down to basic laws of nature.
Yep.
It's like, oh no, red flags.
At that point, you should just call it a sender or metal if you're going that vague.
I forgot we had a fucking, like, transphobic Emma bit in Apollo.
We did?
We did.
Oh.
We had her be transphobic, but also, like, clueless. Where she has no idea, like, who's trans.
Oh. No, just wondering if, just like how I took the moment of Phoenix getting shocked by Von Karma to give him his, like, rasp. Do you want to, at any point in this case, give Emma her lore?
It sounds like a difficult task.
There's a few
find out.
characters I can think of where Emma
We'll
would
find
be.
out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Just keep that in your back pocket. Because that's literally what I've been doing for these streams. It's just like I have bits for the character.
Trans person ate my steak burrito?
Oh no. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Every time a character shows up that I know shows up in the Apollo trilogy, it's like, what bit did I do? What can I do Star Wars style and be like, this is where it happened. This is where Han Solo got his dice.
She's like, look, Nick, an AT-AT Walker. It's like, what? She goes, yeah! Yeah!
This isn't even our fandom. What the
It's the police officers over by the investigation. They're just cheering, like, I remember that!
Of course cops would do that. This all seems so horribly
Darth
familiar
Vader's my
somehow.
hero.
No! I literally yesterday watched Jesse Gender's 4-hour video on Andor.
Yesterday I watched Volume 2 of The Clone Wars by Jendy Kartakovsky with my friend. And then I explained to her my favorite Star Wars character, Paris and how she's like the Titanic. She has incredible setup and she's just a disaster you can't look away from.
What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
Well, they killed Gumshoe, so...
How are we gonna steal this wallet if we bring it to the police?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Fuck the police. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Maya.
I did hear a theory online one time of where it's like, this is the case. It's like an alternate universe of where you can literally switch out Emma and Maya, and you can switch out Lana and Mia, and it should be the exact same kind of situation. Where it's like, oh, this is what would happen if they didn't die.
I find it strange that Mia would act like Lana, that she would get accused of something and not believe in her own innocence.
I mean, yeah, with current Maya.
I'm Call of Duty already, and at my tender age, I stole the M-rated game from the store.
Oh my gosh.
I like killing Nazis, what can I say?
Good on you.
Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
And by the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record. Look harder. Really get into your DS. Close the clamshell around your nose, it'll help. You have to be sure to examine the evidence carefully on all sides.
Ow!
You have to look at the all sides of every debate.
I do have a DS next to me.
Right.
It's currently in the middle of Layton.
I remember, I had a game called Duck Amuck, which is like a combination, like, minigame pet simulator with Daffy Duck. And I was struggling to find the last couple minigames. And one day I was like trying and I didn't find anything. I'm like, ah, fuck. And I go to like turn my DS off and close it. And as I'm closing the clamshell, I guess I didn't hit the power switch right. So the console's still on as I'm closing it. And when I close it, Daffy fucking screams out from inside the DS like, hey, open up, open up. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? The DS can even do this? And then he's like, all right, I was in the jungle, I saw a monster, it caught me off guard, but now that I know it, I can fight it. So close the DS back up again, and when I say left, hit the left trigger. When I say right, hit the right trigger. It blew my fucking mind.
Wow! That's so cool!
Yeah.
There's only 2, like, DS gimmicks that I know about. One of them was for the second Layton game. No, not the Curious Village. It's
Hello, Conk.
the Diabolical Box. Of where I
Behold.
Diabolical.
What?
Gamerdom has returned.
Gamer dumb.
Hi, Conker. You caught us in the middle of a
Conker just leaves the
tutorial.
call.
What is this?
This is a wallet. It's something you eat.
Oh, fuck yeah, yes! Steal their information.
You should check it out with the close of your DS lid.
Yeah. I know there's another game that, like, to put the 2 things together, you close the DS, but I don't know what game that is. And I also knew the last puzzle to Layton of where it's like, it's a puzzle that says wind, and you gotta blow into the mic. And then when I met that in Layton at the very end, it's like, oh my gosh, this is it. But hearing that Daffy Duck one, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy, too, because, like, that's not how the fucking DS works. It's like, you close it, and even if you didn't turn it off, the game just, like, suspends itself, and it goes black. So it's like, you don't even realize that games can choose not to do that.
I mean, it's like, there's stuff like, when you, like, turn the DS off, or, like, you close it, or whatever, like, if you're playing, I think it's, like, new Super Mario Bros. For the DS, like, Mario says bye-bye, when fucking... So, I would think that's, like... There's a camera on the DS, isn't there?
Yep.
No,
Like
that's DSi and onwards.
Really?
Yep. The DS can sense when it's closed, but it's just, like, from physical, like, hinges.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's why didn't they use this more? Why couldn't they just be like,
strangely,
break
Nintendo
it open?
Because strangely, Nintendo doesn't really breed innovation after the first year. Okay, Conker, since you're here, do you want to be Phoenix?
Sure. Phoenix is incredibly surprised that there's an ID card inside of somebody else's wallet.
Mhm.
Correct.
This is an ID card? Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 584218
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Aren't your neurons just firing at all cylinders?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it.
Goodman's ID added to the court record.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Or consult a walkthrough, whatever works.
I guess I got to be on my toes from now on.
Ballerina time. Car,
Car!
have you ever encountered the like Mad TV, or not Mad TV, like Mad Show for Kids sketch, where the entire sketch is just Lightning McQueen in a fucking like trash compactor press, slowly dying and begging for his life, and that's the entire sketch.
No.
No, I fucking know. I know that shit. That was wild back
Yeah.
then. It's like, what if we just make a show about making fun of other people's better properties?
Yeah. Look at the body just fucking like drooped out of the car.
Yep.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for some cheese. Why is there a car like raised in a parking garage? Oh wow! Wait, that's
It's
the thing,
like-
isn't it?
You know, like in Wall-E, how like he has like the wall of stuff
Yep.
that lowers and what have you. That's just like a vending machine for cars.
I remember ads for vending machines for cars.
It's a real thing,
Hmm,
and they're
I wonder
so
what
cool,
this
but
is.
terrifying.
I bet Jay Leno has a vending machine for
Oh
cars.
god damn it! Is she? Oh my!
What's up?
Is Lotta Hart? Is she coming back?
No,
No,
this
not in this
this
game.
is like a true blue cowboy.
Oh,
If you want to actually take Marshall, I'll let you switch. Well, let you-
Marshall Lee.
I
Not
started
Marshall.
doing his voice, and Tibbet was like, "Hey, can you do something less Lotta Hart, please?"
Yeah. So, since you two already have your hands full, I'll just take... Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
Who the fuck?
This is Marshall.
The sheriff.
That's who the fuck.
Yeah, we still don't have their profile, even though we heard Emma say their name.
Oh.
So, do you want to take the sheriff? He's the slow-talking weird guy.
I
What
do
kind
like
of
slow
Phoenix?
talking weird guys.
Let's hear your Marshall.
Like I said before, this here's our claim.
And
You'd best be moseying along unless you be fixing to bite the bullet.
You could make him fast talking. You could be moving along the street.
No, when I say he's slow-talking, apparently... there's two types of text that can show up in this game, and one of them is just normal text that you can just tap the space bar and it gets through the text and just puts it to the end. Then there's the second type of text, which is what I call slow text, because you can't do that. And there's only two people that I've noticed in the first game collection, because I still haven't gotten to 2 or 3 yet, that do that, and it's Marshall and Gant. Both of these two,
Oh,
you
that's
can't...
why this case is so long.
Yes! You physically can't go faster.
Speedrunners have to like jump over that one blue car and get back there to clip out of bounds. Did you just tell us one thing? Who owns this car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose for him. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
My nose is so good because I don't fucking stick it up cops' asses. Please!
No problem, partner. About time for... What the... Vittles away.
Anyway.
Vittles.
It just means food.
I got up onto a hickory stump and boy, let me tell you what.
It's lunchtime.
get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor for the prospector's office.
Would that be a good chance for Tibbet to drink her peach or whatever?
Might just find you a cerveza you like.
Cerveza Crystal.
The prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
I brought him here to be my dad last week.
I took a time machine here.
I made the joke earlier that Emma brought him from the past to be her dad. Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza Crystal.
Cerveza Cristo.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office.
Yo, they're high? Maybe
Oh,
prosecutors
please.
aren't so bad.
In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all that you like. Just keep your paws off our claim.
Right. Great.
Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Blues could do, we can do.
This is another guy.
Oh. Now I think this is Lunchbox Lady.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. Were you two all set?
Did you pack lunches? Do you have a steak burrito to eat for lunch? And Nick just starts crying.
Oh, yes. What's this? She could actually, Conker, you're back to Phoenix now that Marshall's gone.
Sure.
What is this? She couldn't be.
Her necklace is like a takodachi, and it's takodachi.
It's a-
The squid for I forget what it's called. And her hat is onigiri.
Bento boxes?
Yeah.
Like yeah, she has bento boxes. But what I'm saying is she has a squid, which would normally be in a bento box, and she has onigiri, which would normally be in a bento box. It's just like part of her design.
Yep.
Nothing beats a cool jelly donut.
I kept it in the fridge, nice and cool. And you're selling lunches here? Oh, this is a great opportunity. I can buy another steak burrito for Nick and eat it from under his nose.
Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, it's my mandatory tea break.
Gotta tell you, I fully forgot she had this gimmick.
Macaroni and bolognese.
Phantom Dragon 3 says, Angel Star. Oh. Oh, thanks. Thanks for sharing with the rest of the class, Mrs. Tidbit.
And you, sir?
Yes.
Some crunchy goodness coming up at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance,
Is that
especially
NATO? No, this is just the
passers-by.
local prosecution.
Or are you officers?
I gave you
Oh, no.
lunch before. Here you go. You look famished. Anyway, you're not supposed to be here.
Fuck no, you a cop?
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cough-up queen are over.
Drag queen, let's go, happy Pride Month!
Cough up, huh?
Oh, they put Japanese food. Interesting. It is a Japanese game. We're just they just translated it to English.
I could not decipher that comment. You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I already had a couple steak burritos.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images
One
are
might-
burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
One might say this case is my brother. Secrets.
Oh,
It's
is
my
Emma
bone, man.
transphobic because Lana?
Lana. I don't get the connection.
I'll go.
You said brother.
Oh, I meant lunch lady. She's like connected to the case.
Oh.
So the case is her brother.
Okay.
In the original game, something was not like that, apparently.
Really?
I
Not?
guess bento boxes? I don't know, I kind of remember it. I kind of don't remember it, but...
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
Someone was murdered?
Somebody was murdered!
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
My god, we figured it out!
You... Yeah. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up queen. Tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
They call her that because she has to drink cough syrup to get her, like, signature drag queen voice out?
Yes, ma'am. Yipes, she means it.
I'm not sure if she's performing now.
Not sure
This is
that she's
real.
very nice.
A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about
Marvel
you?
versus Capcom 3.
Do you think you can win versus Cyclops?
Ugh.
He's not in that game, but okay.
How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox?
I appreciate the attempt. Wow, it's really crunchy.
A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Also,
Is she coming out?
tomorrow is a day of destiny. It's called Des Tuesday between me and Al. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny? Was it yesterday special for some reason?
Dumbass.
You're a
It was my
defense
birthday.
attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity.
So true.
Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday, they paid homage to the most evil one of all.
Hey, Michael K. Curly Pop?
They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
You're Michael K?
Yeah.
There were some crackles.
Yep, that's the fan. I looked at it.
Okay. So she's saying a woman can't be a prosecutor.
Yep.
There was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. That was the day of destiny, not the fucking murder.
Well, the day of the murder was also yesterday.
What coincidence.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Wow.
You eat duck? Do you have
Yes.
a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Are you having a stroke? What are you talking about? Are we in the same conversation?
The most heinous of all the evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday.
Cliver Gavin.
It was in his car that they found the body. Claver's not in this state yet. He's in another continent.
Chad
Proof.
says that's illegal, ma'am.
Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
So does this woman just go into like
It's
an
cuisine.
existential crisis from like the hours of like 4 p.m. to like 11 the next day, 11 a.m. the next day,
Maybe.
when it's not
Maybe.
lunch? Really?
Also, I don't know if either of you have noticed, but Angel has heterochromia.
Didn't know.
Oh, that explains why she gets fucking freaky blue eyes whenever she's mad at me and loses her teeth. Cool.
Cool. Phoenix.
Oh shit. Really? What? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star?
Do you think she's related to Ringo?
Ringo Starr?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so.
Did she get a second woman lusting after her?
Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You ever see a good man get pegged?
Man, I'm not sure if I trust you.
I don't like you talking about my sister this way in front of me.
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears.
Interesting line from the lunch lady in case
Wow.
5, who's not going to be here much longer.
Hmm? She's
wonder
through the
if
entire
you
case.
knew.
I don't remember this case.
She's here through the entire case. She is
Okay.
not joking when she says, I know that I am connected to this case. You have
I
to
give
collect
lunch to all
6
parties in
lunch
this case.
boxes from her.
Wow.
Yep.
You have to collect
Collect my
101
evil
donations from
jewels.
hearts.
Wait, is it 6? Yeah. First lunch. Yeah.
Chat says yes.
Yeah. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. All 37 stabs.
Your
37
romancing has
stab wounds.
foreshadowings?
Wait a second, you know Lana Sky?
Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
Is she accusing her of like blowing her way to the top?
I'm
Oh, Miss Charles
not
Knight,
sure.
whatever that means.
Now.
Oh, gift to Gumshoe, you get a fun. Is Gumshoe in this case? Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, we just had the
really?
reveal that the person murdered is not Gumshoe.
Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Yeah, because, Conker, before you showed up, they just said a detective got murdered. And
Oh.
they did not elaborate until we finally found the ID. You literally
That
showed up.
That seems like why?
It's a big, like, little fake out of just like, oh my gosh, did they kill Gumshoe? No!
Did they just say like man, why would this lady who has like a vendetta against prosecutors know the chief prosecutor's name? That's crazy.
Yes, Phoenix just said that. Yup, he's
Yeah.
not the sharpest tool in the shed.
She went to a fucking prosecutors convention and started poisoning them. Could we ask you a bit about
What is
yourself, Miss
up
Star?
with this fucking series?
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? Where do you perform? What nights are you on?
I come here every day to sell lunches. Money is the root of all evil, so why not go to the den of evil to get the most money?
What do you do at night?
I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit here.
She just like flies out to Japan, goes to a convenience store, grabs like the plastic wrap sandwiches, brings back like 20 of them, sells them, and then flies back to Japan. And they're like stale by the time she gets here.
Only the finest.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
They were fresh yesterday.
Did you say something?
I called you a whore. Yeah? I called you a whore.
Does she look like a bitch?
Only true connoisseurs can understand.
Oh, weeboo trash.
The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General So's Trill Bite lunch set.
That's not Japanese.
What the fuck?
No, this is the American section. This is what happens if you make it American.
I'm
What?
pretty sure General So is Chinese food, or at least American Chinese food.
Oh.
General So's chicken.
General So.
Fuck you. That's my line.
I don't even want to appreciate part of the trilobite flavor. Shit.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
You, a boyfriend?
I'm just waiting for their egg to crack, you see. See the security room over there?
Glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop by to see him.
Since you were here anyway, I guess
Yeah,
selling
3-hour
lunches is more
argument, I
important than
leave.
romance.
What'd you say,
Okay.
Al?
We have a 3-hour argument, I leave. I come back the next day, I go to visit him again. We have a 3-hour argument, I leave.
Rinse and repeat.
Science. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you're a whore. You, Mrs. Starr, are a dumbass.
All I told you was that I sell
Correct.
lunches. I didn't tell you about my other products I sell.
Useful
You're selling-
analysis. Not.
You're selling me some bullshit right now, woman.
Burn, Phoenix.
She probably makes these herself. I think it's a Japanese thing that those lunches.
I mean, she just said she
So-
imports them.
Yeah. In the English text, she imports them because welcome to California.
California.
Welcome to America. Did you ever have a bad experience with with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility.
Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are
laws-
all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell.
Have you seen the laws that passed about drag shows?
What?
Nothing.
Kind of like
have a-
10-day-old clams in the chowder.
I wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course.
Shut up! Oh my fucking god, get a personality! Holy shit.
I'm 15.
Scientifically speaking, ugh.
She also literally walked into this area with a ton of police officers into it and went, "Hello, everyone, you're doing a good job." And Phoenix like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "They're going to be my coworkers in 3 years." And it's like, ugh.
That's not how I said the line, though.
No.
I thought she was
no,
just a
no,
lunch vendor.
you've made Emma just a bit better, just walking into a den of police officers and going, "Hey, fuck you."
Yep.
Fuck you, I'm taking over the cake.
I'm taking this cake and this steak burrito, and Nick starts crying again.
Emma does
She
get a
was just a
personality
lunch
later, but
vendor.
right now they're introducing her.
But now I'm not so sure.
She's 15. Leave her alone. Let her draw her OCs.
Yeah.
No, let's make fun of her more.
No.
Okay.
To Angel.
What do we need to do now, Mrs. Tidman?
We need to walk into Edgeworth's room.
Mr.
unannounced.
Edgeworth.
She talks about visiting her boyfriend, and Nick goes, maybe I should go see the High Prosecutor
I
office.
miss my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
February
I
22nd.
should call him.
High Prosecutor's Office. Room 1202.
Was he murdered?
Not yet.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Why are you unbuttoning your shirt? She's for science.
Those
She's for
first
scientists. Quite a change from your office, really. Your office just has all these
Thanks.
pictures of Edgeworth. This one just has Edgeworth's clothes in it.
I miss Maya.
Real samurai can't do it. Look! Oh, there's a trophy or some bullshit over here.
A trophy? What is that, a shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Puts a real target on prosecutors' back, you know what I'm saying? Law enforcement. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I hate switching you around. So, Conker, do you want to stay as Phoenix?
I'll take him.
No, because
I'll take
Angel's
him for
gone.
now,
Wait,
you
I
know.
can take.
Wait.
Okay.
You know what? Let's. I'll switch to Edgeworth.
Okay.
Like we'll just like. How about like for now you stay as Phoenix, and then like any sort of like new characters that come along, like I'll do with some outliers.
Okay.
Because like if there's anything that you want to do, then I'll easily switch out.
Yeah, I got my taste of Angel. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
That voice. Oh no.
Did you read my diary again?
Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Last time I saw you, you were bullying me into getting out of jail.
Huh? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I wasn't ready to assassinate you just yet. I need more time.
You know him from somewhere?
No, totally not. Totally nothing that can be held against me in court. I'm not saying anything. My sister introduced us once, and I've been planning ever since.
Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all.
He's gonna be my boss one day. I'm gonna want to kill him even more.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
I didn't say anything incriminating. Nope, sure didn't. It was just Mr. Wright here. He
Hey!
said those things.
Don't blame me, child.
Little
We're here to investigate
bitch.
a murder.
murder? That's never happened.
A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot, blasting Eminem.
Is that, I swear to God, if that's Edgeworth's car.
What a jackass.
What a jackass that would be.
That would be my car, you fucking sack of shit.
This is
At
an
least
exclusive
we just
portrait.
paid for him. Yeah.
Look at that. He's
Yeah,
such
that's
a
my car.
smug butt. He's like, that's my ugly sports car.
That's my Mustang.
If you pop out the CD, Eminem signed it himself.
What of it?
What? How much are they paying cops nowadays? Fuck's sake.
I'll say one thing. It's too much.
If I screamed, they would get cut out.
It's too much.
Too much.
So, the body
Phoenix,
was found
right.
in your car. I forgot I was
Were you
Phoenix.
cheating on me? They found
We are,
a
like,
body in
switching
your
around a
car.
lot,
Were you
aren't we?
cheating on me?
Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less.
Did they say like 2 months?
Edgeworth is
What
one of
happened?
those
What?
butts. Edgeworth is one of those butts because it's literally they said it was 2 months since the last case. The last case was with Edgeworth,
Yeah.
which was in December. We're in February. He's like, yes, last year. It's like you
Last
fucking
year.
But
Go ahead. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I did. What are you gonna
Edgeworth
do?
is one of those people to go up to Gumshoe on January 1st and go, Gumshoe,
Oh.
I haven't seen you since last year.
See you
Edgeworth,
next
we
year.
saw each other yesterday. Oh my gosh, has anything happened to you? Gumshoe, it's because it's a new year. It's a joke, you simpleton.
Don't
Oh,
she never gets it like year after year?
oh, okay.
Edgeworth.
I'll remember next year. Eh?
He doesn't.
Edgeworth would be the kind of person to explain a joke.
No, Nick,
You
he's
see,
right. It was
it's
last
funny.
year.
Oh no, oh no, Emma, don't tell me.
There's nothing we can do, Nick. I don't like it as much as you do, but we can't fight him. He's won. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, I mean, she didn't do that thing that was stabbing and illegal.
Wait. You're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yep, MR Sky. Ida. It's nice to see you again.
No, that didn't sound forced at all.
No, I remember. You've really grown.
Wait till you
I'll
see
admit
me
it.
in the 4th game.
It was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would be used to become the scene of a murder.
I can't believe she would betray me like that.
How dare you? More surprising still, I'd be forced to prove my superior guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you just say?
Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the
Yeah,
district.
yeah. I know that. No, what did you just say?
What, the
can't-
mistake? No, before that.
She can't.
Hug?
She
No,
can't
after that. Make out? Yeah, that one.
She can't prosecute herself, so I'd be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
Sorry for interrupting. Not you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay,
Mr. Edgeworth.
and then
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yeah,
how many licks does it take to get to the center of a cop's butt?
I wouldn't know.
I
Oh,
only
Ask
know how
Phoenix
many
Wright.
licks it takes to get to a defense attorney's butt. Ask someone else.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a police officer's boot?
Scientifically speaking.
I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
No reason. Prosecutors.
Yeah? What was that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
I'm old, Emma. Maybe move past this one.
Whoa, hold on, you can't fucking say that.
I bet that K stands for a longer thing.
Go.
Mr. Law Enforcement.
It's a great honor to send to the...
Oh no. Oh no.
Edgeworth, when you told me you were a wizard, I thought you were trying to invite me to a D&D game.
Listen, okay.
People are gonna come back next week. Marshy's gonna be here like, hey, what's happening? We're like, oh yeah, Edgeworth is
Oh yeah,
part of the KKK
Edgeworth is
now.
No!
overweight.
No!
It's just whatever
What?
things all cops are in.
So,
So that singular K, that's...
Do we need to have a talk, Miles? That K stands for clue?
Yes.
yeah, I got a problem with that.
Oh no.
This has become derailed.
I didn't design the thing.
You just wore the white hood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma,
we
put
all
him in
see.
cuffs.
Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better,
fucking-
huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Like, me and Marshy once, like, we just, well, I don't know how we got to this point, but we were just, like, fucking, like, we found out that, like, that they have, like, weird dominions of places or whatever, and it's just, like, there's centaurs, cyclopses, goblins, like, as sort of, like, names of, like, classes of, like, stations or whatever. Is really fucking weird, but I wouldn't expect anything else.
That really
you seen
does
the
sound
Wizards
like it's a D&D group that went a bit too far into the Reddit hole.
Have you seen the Wizards with Guns sketch? Where it's the Joe Rogan podcast, and he has Jordan Peterson on, and Jordan Peterson's going on about, like, how to, like, defeat, like, crypt dancers and the difference between them and, like, the goblins and hobgoblins, and, oh, you can't fuck with, like, the high-level, wildebeests or whatever, and he's just going on about, like, D&D, like, creature bullshit lore, and Joe Rogan's like, yeah. And so, in this metaphor, goblins stand for, like, the upper class, and then Jordan just starts fucking crying.
I was crying. You say it's true. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle that I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
I think we started them just now.
Miles Edgeworth, also known as Grand Wizard. What do you mean I can't dox that identity? What kind of bull is this? I can say Miles Edgeworth, but the second I say he's also known as Grand... Come on!
He does wear red.
I don't like how easy it is to make this connection.
It is fucking, like, it is really easy.
We probably shouldn't bring this up to whoever's doing the thumbnail.
No, I
That's
have
not thumbnail.
We gotta come up with another fucking
the
joke real quick.
the joke that I have right now is the hand in the panini press.
Okay.
Or Phoenix at drag, because you said that.
That's good too.
It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. I mean, joining the KKK is one way to squash the gay rumors. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, not cleaning the white sheets, illegal searches, you name it. He's a cop. Thanks to you. Oh.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year.
Now no one suspects me of anything else, and I can get away scot-free without prying eyes on me, on my
However-
hobbies, my activities.
Fucking
Hobbies,
double
my
Jeopardy
activities.
bullshit.
However, there are some who say that I am the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others.
Wow.
It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
Might as well join them. But
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Says the man with a steel samurai statue.
and a funny little Halloween
That's-
costume.
That was given to me by my mom. You leave her alone.
How is your mom doing?
Ghost costume.
So, who do you think introduced me to becoming a Grand Wizard?
No! Toys. That bronze shield? There's got to be a good story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Sky, and yes, we first worked together in a case around 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
By like a year, man. Calm down.
Since then, I
Well,
always
he gets
felt
to be
that
like, oh, it was last year. I can say that.
it was last year. Everything happened. Since then, I always felt like she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but she's not a member. But I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Yes, funny enough, the KKK only allows cock spelled with a K. So if you can't have a
No
member, then you're
Cs.
not a member. Trans men are included, though. We're not
We established,
monsters.
we established she has great nuts earlier.
True. But... Okay, vetoing. Read the line.
But I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. I think I did.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Why do you have a knife? It's also red.
And put my hood on him. I didn't understand which part you were vetoing. Was it that part?
Oh my gosh, people are gonna be so confused. I'm just like, you know, I saw the thumbnail, and it's a really funny thing of a panini press, but that's like in the first 10 minutes of the stream. The rest of the time, they're just go and talk about the KKK for a suspiciously long amount of time for how much they're against it.
Oh no.
They talked about all the classes and what it takes to join them.
Oh my
how
gosh.
hard
What
to
it
get
takes
up
to
the
join
ranks.
them and their ideologies.
No!
And then you start realizing things about yourself.
No! In Pride Month as well.
That's right.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride, everyone. I swear we're not like this.
To be specific, it was the knife I kept in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Which is hilarious, because the idea that it's so well branded to his stuff, that means he has a branded toolbox.
He has a branded color scheme.
I mean, fucking the Astra place did. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I guess it's just like, we have to make all knives look very different, and we need to know exactly who they came from. So if anyone tries to kill someone with a knife, we know where it came from.
But all paper looks the exact same and is like the exact same amount of removed from the exact
Oh,
same
yeah,
envelope.
the envelope people. Made by Amazon. It's just a monopoly that we're unable to kill. They
They're
fund the
holding up the
police.
economy.
Edgeworth?
What?
My pretzels are stale.
These pretzels
Okay,
make
I'll
me
warm them up
thirsty.
for you.
He just like takes them in his hands and starts like rubbing them.
Yeah. That's why I put your hand at the panini press. I really thought people could just do that normally, but apparently his hands are part panini.
I'm a natural heat absorption device.
Honey, do
The
you want
core
me
of
to
the
warm-
sun.
Do you want me to warm it with my hands or do you want me to baby bird it to you? Baby bird, please.
I still want the crunch, just the hands this time.
Okay.
Are you sure you didn't do it?
Grrr.
Alrighty,
Come
guys.
on, you can't take a joke.
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. If you're gonna
Yeah,
accuse
so
me
do
of
we.
something I actually
We
did
went
do-
on for like 10 minutes.
It's like, what? It's like, this happened literally 2 months ago, and the guy was murdered yesterday. What the fuck is wrong with you, Phoenix? Somebody died. You have this!
So, basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
Only the greatest. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
You're allowed to foolishly grin at our wedding. You're allowed to foolishly grin at our honeymoon. You're allowed to foolishly grin at the birth of our daughter. You are not allowed to foolishly grin at my awards ceremony.
How
I'm
dare you.
embarrassed.
You're an
Huh? Why is that?
embarrassment. You're getting on the naughty step tonight. I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been
What?
there,
They're different
haven't you?
things? The police department and the police station are different things?
Yep.
The police department, that's like where they keep all of the police people.
Department store?
Yeah. They have them on shelves.
You pick up Gumshoe and he just like unfolds.
There's like a fucking like pulse string thing on his back, and he's like, I'm Detective Gumshoe.
And his limbs explode out like an inflatable doll.
Think of
A
it.
single day Gumshoe.
Think of it kind of like the police department is where the public can go to and talk with the police about incidents and stuff like that, bring them down for questioning. But police stations are just like outposts. That's just where cops are. They do patrols around the area. It's where a ton of cars are kept because it's not just
But
one
it's right
building.
next to it.
See, look,
Yes,
that's where
but
we keep them.
police departments are generally next to police stations. Police stations can be next to anything they want, but police departments are generally next to a police station. To my understanding, I could be pulling this all out of my ass and I don't realize it because my brain's just like,
You
"Yep,
could be
these are true."
lying right now.
Never, ever take what I say as fact without looking it up first. I convince myself of my stupidity a lot of the time.
Yeah, and you're wrong.
Yes. Where Detective Gumshoe works, yeah?
I was wondering something about your ideology. Why is it so broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
You understand what that means?
Don't pay attention to that.
Okay, we will
All
have
right.
one joke. On the panini press, it will be labeled.
What? It'll be labeled like from the KKK.
No.
We've still got an hour and a half left. It's fine. We're gonna leave this room and things will change.
Sure.
Until we get back into the core with Miles again. We need Miles to be here.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
I had to do work. Maybe we should ask him more about his tough day yesterday being a rich-ass prosecutor with his signed M&M CDs. Poor
Could you tell me
baby.
more about yesterday, the day of the murder, as I push Emma away?
Did she defenestrates by accident?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Why would they align that with the fucking award show?
Every year.
Because every year they're cleaning desks and they're like, this is where it went. Okay, call up Edgeworth. We found it.
They have 1 day of work a year and they just cram it all in 1 day so they don't have to keep coming to the office.
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence of solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
But we
Wow,
don't
just
bother
turning
with
that
evidence of-
word says.
But we don't bother with evidence of unsolved cases because that would promote us to solve the cases and that doesn't matter. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department.
Conker, I just gotta say, you are magical. The ability
What do you mean?
to take words on the screen and turn them into completely new things is always a wonder.
I'm confused. Leave me alone.
It's okay. It's really funny.
There's an annual review and awards of outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
It was the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and not Mr. Edgeworth pride, alright, fine, Edgeworth is included too, pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
Looks at Emma's white jacket suspiciously.
Bye-bye.
It's not a hoodie, is it?
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
I wouldn't describe paper as that solid, bud.
This is the parking's stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back from a rally, I see.
What, right? I appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Home.
Oh.
Is this Conker?
Conker, do you want Meekins?
This is quite a conundrum.
I remember Marshy very specifically wanted Meekins.
Yeah,
Oh,
Marshy's not here right now. Maybe next time.
Marshy!
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises.
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
Oh, I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Please, sir, may I take your hat, sir?
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
It's not about me anymore.
Sky, sir? No, sir. Fox and Socks, sir. No kind of that name, sir. Not in this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
Not after I'm done with him.
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow. So don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, Mr. Fox, sir, my tongue's not so quick or slick with the knots, sir. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you, sir. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your agreement with us,
Give me
sir.
your name.
You may call me sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins, sir. My tongue is not so quick or slick, sir.
Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
I got cut.
Yeah.
But sir,
Yeah,
I didn't know,
it was
sir.
eaten.
Poor
On the
guy.
throat.
Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
Encore. If he comes back, take him.
Right.
Yes, sir. Ah! Caught me off guard.
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
He just starts playing with Newton balls and he's like, as you can see, I am busy.
He brings out like a fuchigi from his table.
Let's get out of the big stable, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go ahead to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to finally have calmed down, at least.
The jokes seem to have finally wound down.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, this is the underground parking lot?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that we were in a fucking lab.
Nope. Oh, we can't slide anymore for some reason. That's so weird.
I mean, he told you not to touch the cars, remember?
Is that Columbo?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
February
Yeah, he's got the
22nd.
hair.
Police department entrance.
finally here, and I'm ready with my plans. I've got all the necessities we need. Wink, wink in the car, Mr. Wright. I'll bring them in on the count of 10. You walk in and create a distraction. Why would they go put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. Traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What is that?
A handprint.
Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? I must research.
Wait a minute, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Blue Badger, but I thought she had ethics. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police, you fucking bootlicker.
Who?
Like,
What?
You said I thought she had ethics. Who are you referencing?
Blue Badger? I thought she had ethics.
It's that.
Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Who's that cutie next to him? The Red Badger? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Oh, he noticed us.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal. What are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What? Well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
What kind of dance do you think he was doing? Do you think he was like slow dancing with the Blue Badger? Do you think he was like fucking like raving out?
he was in a, like, spiritual rain dance with the Blue Badger.
I was
Hey.
thinking that like kind of rave thing where you start like bending to your knees and like rotating your wrists in a roll punch back and forth.
Holy fucking shit.
What?
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
If we don't appease the Blue Badger, he'll eat our souls.
Oh,
Gumshoe?
we gotta look at it first.
Dun,
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 dun, dun, dun,
dun,
dun.
dun, dun, dun. I was wondering about that.
What? The Dancing Blue Badger? Oh, it's my masterpiece.
I spent my life savings on it.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work. I admire the craftsmanship.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he dries. Dance, dance,
Do,
dance,
do,
dance,
do,
dance.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got at yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award of diligence myself.
He
No.
didn't question the fact that like his husband has the award.
Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's no reason. I want to kill myself.
Apparently, that's what he said? What?
This stream could get in trouble.
Tidbit, you're right. You are completely right.
What do you mean?
It's like, the fucking Gumshoe was like, oh, there is a reason, and I just completely unironically said that there's no reason.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You are able to just switch things up.
I just.
But it
it's like
works
whenever-
for a lot of characters, like the cowboy character. There were several times you just switched a word, but it just sounded like cowboy nonsense. I was like, yeah, that works.
That was. Why didn't you tell me?
Because he was so good.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
I found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing?
Was Edgeworth not even like considered a suspect for a second?
Wait, I didn't mean. I'm sure, of course, somebody else has really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
I know my husband, he's not that well organized. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened?
He brands
How did he
everything
go
so that
down
he can
this
easily
dark
go,
path?
oh, how did you find my knife? Give it back to me. Even though he'd lost it for 2 weeks.
How could you possibly have found my Edgeworth branded knife? Give it
My
back.
My Edgeworth branded Edgeworth, $200.
200 speckles just from the hilt alone.
200 smackaroos, Phoenix.
That's how many I'm gonna give him tonight. We have to find a
Incredible. Happy Pride.
way. We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Okay. So I have presented.
Dun, 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 bum, bum,
And then, oh my
dun.
gosh.
There's no
Gumshoe, here is all of my evidence. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Why are we talking outside of the police precinct? Why are we talking out here? Why don't we go inside? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds
We don't have any
familiar.
good men on the force.
Nah, my mistake.
There's no good men in the police.
There's only bad men.
But didn't you work together
Whoa!
in the criminal affairs department?
Now I remember.
Why did it do that? I didn't press Emma's line.
I think he was supposed to interrupt her.
Yeah,
Oh.
like he did like interrupt.
Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
What a loser,
That's-
haha.
What I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Could you tell us more? Apparently not.
Can you tell us a bedtime story?
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. Leave
Sleep.
me alone.
Pop off.
You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
That's at least 9 words. Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that Chief Prosecutor has confessed to the crime.
I still get paid if she's found guilty.
Says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and that she killed him.
Summoning? But she'd have to be a level 9 sorcerer for that. What if she's not telling the truth?
Well, Edgeworth is a level 10 Grand Wizard, so obviously
Not
the Chief
that.
Prosecutor is going to be high.
Of course, it was Edgeworth the whole time.
Only Edgeworth could summon a spell like this.
Yes. Well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was fake? Didn't think of that, did you?
Hey, pal, can I just speak to you for a second?
Me?
She's really mean to me.
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative
She's
of
gonna
the
replace
suspect.
you, Gumshoe.
She's
She's gonna
Lana Sky's
replace-
sister.
It's can replace you with pure scientific evidence. Whoa, this chief prosecutor's little sister.
Nothing about this man makes sense to science. I am angry.
He's built like a ship. And he's made out of rocks.
So true. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically carefully.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way.
That's our moment. That's our break. I'm not a sir.
You
Oh, it's
might...
trans agenda.
Transgender? You might want to keep your voices down. Columbo's right behind me.
Transference? I prefer cisference.
You don't want to be overheard by using the words like faked.
Fuck the police!
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, sensitive issue, I understand. A cab! So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
As in not like the last time where you ate another guard's steak burrito. I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before.
Only normal prosecutors.
It's almost as if that completely goes against their profession. Only the highest ranked people are being let into the criminal affairs now.
I mean, if we look at the track record of prosecutors to murders they've committed, it's more than 50.
Prosecutor.
Well, I'm saying just
I thought-
prosecutors as a whole, and so you'd think the
thought the
best
pro-
prosecutor would get away with it.
I thought
It's
that like
not
fucking
50.
like
Is it?
What?
Oh, gotta. Yeah.
I thought that like fucking like all of the prosecutors in these games hated murderers.
Yeah, but they
It's
end.
not 50. It's like 4 to 3 off the top of my head.
I was saying it was more than 50%.
But it's less than 50%.
Oh yeah, like I clocked that.
Okay, so let's
I
go
mean,
through.
you've got Miles didn't, Simon didn't, Franziska didn't, and then oh fuck, I mean Payne's haven't, but I wasn't even thinking of them. And then Maddie didn't.
There's Willy Bingus.
You've only got 3 prosecutors that did, and at least like 5 or 6 that didn't.
There's Soft Samuel.
Okay. You've convinced me. Not all of them are bad.
I think I forgot Clive here too.
But I still like of just like, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. They make it sound like of just like, no one's ever died in the lion enclosure. It's just like, why are you describing it like you would an incident in a zoo? Why are
Nobody
you
was
dehumanizing
ever
these
mauled by a bear in the woods before. This is completely what the.
My dog's
I
never
mean,
bit
most-
anyone.
Most lion enclosures have not had killings. That would be an unusual thing that would get the zoo shut down.
I mean,
The
Action
lowest
Park had a
ranking
few
guy in
deaths.
I saw a
The-
thing about King Island's like safari, like jeep kind of like thing, and they had like this one guy on staff who just like loved messing around with the lions, and he would like abandon all safety protocols and just like fuck around with the lions and pull their tails and like let them climb on him and stuff, and eventually
Yeah.
they got him.
The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. And they're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in there at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there, anything else you could be doing?
No, I don't wanna. The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal.
Conker, can you like a drone just like Blue Badger?
Blue badge. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall, where have I heard that name before?
Now
Oh,
that
right, Cowboy Dad.
now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
We saw him drinking on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that has been heard of.
So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
All the best cops are drunk.
He was a detective like myself.
How are
Detective
you gonna
Biscuit.
bust? How are you gonna clock drunk drivers if you're not drunk yourself?
True.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Even though we didn't explain to you where we found it.
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for the case he handled 2 years ago.
Am I crazy? Or earlier when we saw the ID, did it look like he had like a hijab? Like a
No,
turban?
I think that it might have just been. Yeah, it was
looked
just
like a turban to me.
it was just a white. It was just white on white, and also like tit stream is a 480p.
Oh,
So.
do you need it higher?
It
No.
kind of looks like a 3DS game.
I mean, this was on the DS. This was the first.
Not
Phoenix
this
Wright-
version.
This was the first Phoenix Wright game, not on GBA. First Phoenix Wright case, not on GBA.
Oh no, I just realized the lawnmowers are back, and because I'm in a new spot, I'm closer to the window, and so that means
The fucking
Yay.
lawnmowers.
they're back. All right, I have changed the stream quality.
That was
Yippee!
unnecessary. I honestly can't even tell the difference. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Her little
Well-
smile.
That's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confession is as much.
He's in a tough spot again.
Are you listening
Again?
to music, Conker?
Huh?
Are you listening to music?
I'm listening to the stream.
Oh, okay.
I think that's just the lawnmower outside of Tidbit.
It just sounded like your like ba da 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 or whatever it was matched like another smaller sound. It was like, is music coming through Conker's headphones?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
Which all started 70 years ago at the DL6 incident. But Mr.
70
Edgeworth-
years ago.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent 70 years ago.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm thinking
Listen,
of the
pal,
Office
we
bit.
all know about the time travel machine. Years mean nothing at this point. They're just
How
a
do you
place
think that we-
when.
How do you think that we got Mr. Marshall out on the scene?
How do you think you got access to it? Chief prosecutor gets access to a time machine. So obviously,
bunch of-
now that Edgeworth is chief prosecutor, he has access to a time machine. And so now he has been convicted 70 years ago.
We accidentally knocked over a bunch of evidence over at the police precinct. A lot of shit get mixed together, and we created a hole in time and space.
I'm thinking about the Office bit where they convinced White that it's like a day earlier than it is or something, so he doesn't come in to work on Friday thinking it's Saturday. I'm just picturing that happening to Gumshoe.
Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there have always been whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always been unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was the imposter.
Anyway, the latest case had started a new rumor. There were 2 imposters. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
And we know he's gonna get it because, obviously, the time travel shenanigans. What, do you think there's another time travel device for not chief prosecutor? That's impossible. What?
But I know the truth, pal.
Sure, Detective Gumshoe, sure, there's a time machine. Just don't hit me.
Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing it for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Doll is muted.
Thank you.
What?
Why aren't you
I left.
handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly to the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall, just a regular officer. From West LA.
Well, we're in California. For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
We just got like a freak, like, sunshine thunderstorm.
Yippee!
What?
It's just suddenly raining and thundering, and there's still like bright light out.
Oh
Is
my
there a
gosh.
rainbow?
I can't see that.
Is there a rainbow?
Welcome to Pride Month. Rainbows for everyone and lightning.
So true.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
I can't tell what the words are, but I can see that's the dollar symbol and it just says 20. Gumshoe can only bribe people for $20. Or it was... Or it's Gumshoe
no.
reusing an envelope. And being like, no, this is not a bribe. This is just... I don't have any envelopes. I'll take this one.
Did you see the 10-minute power hour? Where they had like a recycled envelope, and it was from like a fucking like school hot dog sale from like 15 years ago. And it was like, you will put the money for the hot dog separate from the money for the drinks.
Just enclose them exactly.
Yeah, I watched the Power Hour this before stream, and oh my gosh, it knocked me on my butt. It's so funny.
I didn't see it.
The one with the pool toys, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it just yet.
It's so
I
good.
saw the thumbnail. I woke up, I ate a fucking meat on a stick, and then I went here.
Hey, I also ate a meat on a stick before showing up here.
I ate meat on I ate meat in a bowl.
Whoa.
Loser.
Borscht.
Sorry.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
I like that bowl is also not a normal answer. Sticks and
Eating-
bowls.
Eating meat in a bowl? What are you, fucking gay?
Happy Pride Month.
February
Happy
22nd.
Pride Month to those bullies that always knew.
Looks like the investigation is still going.
Wow.
And you just cuss to the police and they're just like, chug, 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 chug.
I think this
for
is
the
Marshall.
ranking.
Okay. Sorry that I'm taking up like a lot of the things.
No, it's okay.
You're not.
We, Emma and Phoenix for this case are Phoenix and Maya for other cases of where it's just like those two are constants because they're always there, so everyone else gets to be the side characters.
3
Okay.
months ago, I was supposed to be Emma, singularly, and other people had their own singular characters.
Yep. Remember when we had 7 people for this voice acting thing?
And then it slowly whittled away.
Yep. But it's okay. People have other schedules.
I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry,
The
looks
Yay
like I'll be...
shop, happy Pride.
Happy Pride Month. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh.
Well, here's the thing.
I think that was
That-
her boyfriend.
Yeah, that was Angel talking to Marshall because Marshall is her
Really?
boyfriend. Yes.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Oh, I got really fucking confused.
And Emma's like, oh fuck, does that make this bitch my mom?
Yes, you
You're not my
picked me
mom,
up
Mom.
from somewhere else. Oh, still here?
Hello, bitch.
Bitch. Why the
Hello,
surprised
Dad. Hello,
looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. Oh.
Oh, she's
Oh, that
polyamorous.
wasn't
Good for
Marshall.
her. Happy Pride Month.
Polyamory. I told Barb yesterday that is like, oh, the pie symbol is in the polyamory flag.
That's because they
Was it
want
pie?
that whole pie, baby. Let's go.
Wait, when was that? When was
That's
that?
like-
Fuck.
The pie. What the fuck?
Yeah, polyamory has
This
the
looks
pie
like a
symbol.
flag of a country. Like,
I know, it's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, with
Why-
my college,
why
we are
pie?
basically-
I don't know.
Oh, apparently,
If you're good
like,
enough- if you're good enough at being polyamorous, it basically is a country.
it looks like the polyamory flag is like different, or it has changed over the
Probably.
years. In 1995, that was the flag.
Oh,
Maybe.
Hmm.
It could be. It could be not.
well,
What does-
I should
what does
update the
Wikipedia
station
have to say?
because I'm pretty
What
sure.
does
Really,
Wikipedia
you're
have to
not
say?
smart.
Yeah, because in the QB station Pride version, you can see on the lower thing of flags, there's that one.
There it is. That one.
Okay. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a crazy flag.
This is weird. This is weird.
I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. There's just so many eggs lying about.
I'll have to like look through some research later on then, I guess.
Stepping on eggshells.
What happened to the security guard?
What did you do to him, you succubus?
Hey, there's Marshall.
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina?
You looking like a doggy in the Lost Herd.
Doggy.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
Ooh.
Why is this like a movie narration? Jake Marshall. I knew one summer he'd get me.
I mean, Phoenix has strangely had this weird, like, noir going on for the entire case, because at the start it's just like, I wasn't taking cases on until that girl walked in. And then when he was talking to her, he just occasionally has been ending his sentences in, see? It's just like, he thinks he's in a noir right now.
He's
Holy shit, his
done
knuckles.
this for like a year or whatever.
Do you see his knuckles?
Hmm?
Do you see his knuckles?
Yeah?
Yeah,
They're like intense.
Yeah. He's
that's a
mewing.
real man's knuckles.
These are compression gloves.
He points to Sonic Boom Knuckles and goes, no, that's a real man's knuckles.
That's my inspiration.
That's a real man's knuckles. Would you
Your uncle should
mind
be buff and
reading this
stupid
for
like
me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoon.
It's
Liar.
a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog. Hmm.
I don't think cows
He's-
are dogs.
He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letters of introduction, it says invitation.
I think he just miswrote it. Why am I getting all defensive here?
Phoenix
No
Wright,
worries.
defense attorney.
This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. But I won't.
Thank you, Dad.
If I ever have a kid, I'm not gonna let her call me dad. That's weird.
Papa.
What the fuck?
No, it's Conker. It's a joke because for the entire for the entire Apollo trilogy, Phoenix has a kid, and I change the lines of every time to just have her say "Papa."
But it wasn't Dad, it was Daddy.
Yes,
Father.
father.
Oh,
Father.
Yeah,
Father, I've
that's
returned
right.
from
He's
the
a
milk and
patrolman,
cigarette mines.
not a detective.
I like the idea of becoming a dad and just like having cravings for milk and cigarettes.
No.
What the fuck?
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective for hire?
Well, folks. The clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out of the lands unknown.
Settler? I'm not one to settle down, really.
Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
From sea to shining sea. Police investigations are like getting laid. Oh, settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? That was a genuine oopsie.
Okay. I thought you were just going with the idea that Emma has urges and was just like, settling land. Wrong notebook. I say, I won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded.
He has to reuse that envelope. What are you doing?
Come on, Phoenix, what the fuck? I mean, I gave you the letter. You're supposed to bring it back.
I don't have
I
money
have
for
3
more paper.
envelopes.
I can't afford any more.
All right,
I'm down from 6.
talk to Marshall about everything. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Quit copying my accent.
When are they gonna have a victim named a victim?
Sorry.
Good men always die young, remember that, partner?
So true.
I swear there is one that is like its victim. Right. It's the start of investigations 2 or 1. It's Dade Man.
Oh yeah, Dade Man. The victim, Mr. Dade Man.
The victim,
I thought you
Mr.
didn't play
Dade
his
Man.
character.
I think that was at the. Oh, fuck,
It's
what-
investigation 1 because I remembered investigation 2 starts with Bronco Knight.
Oh yeah, the investigation. It's like the one with the president.
Yeah, that's investigations 2. Investigation 1 is the one with the sleepy flight attendant with Dade Man.
That's like that's the second.
Oh yeah,
case.
because Jello skips it.
Yeah.
The first one is in Chief Prosecutor's office, Miles Edgeworth, and just this random man died here. And the most obvious
You got
perpetrator
it!
is the only person we can talk to.
Conker,
Yeah.
can you explain your background with these games?
I have no idea what happens in practically any of them. The only thing that I have to go off of is Jello Apocalypse's playthrough of Investigations 1 and 2, and that's it.
Okay. It surprises me that Tippett knows about like Fire Emblem's Teleus games because Jello played them.
Yep.
I always forget.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh yeah, fucking some like obscure like. She's like, oh yeah, fucking Prince Kurt, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because I pulled up. Oh, why can't I remember his name? He's the big bad
Yeah,
guy.
Big bad.
Yeah, it was just like there was this
Pardon?
jump scare, and you're like, how do you know that name? It's like, what? Ashnard.
He turned his husband into a play animal thing for his personal kinks.
Oh my gosh. The Jello videos are so good. The one that always makes me laugh is Ashnard being reincarnated as a slug and going, you know, when the goddess said she'd slug me, I was imagining a very different thing. Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
And you were feisty dog, you're there now.
I didn't
Conker,
say
you
anything
okay?
unusual. What are you talking about?
No! Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15.
Wow,
I
you
thought he was stabbed
5,
37
15
times.
in the test.
A smiling Madonna told me
Madonna.
the tale. Madonna.
Mad.
We got a Mad Donut in chat here. He's going crazy, just absolutely sending in those red chats.
Kill him!
I think he means the witness.
Chat, you know what to do. Dox this man.
One stab to the chest. A fine place of work. Piece of work.
New top surgery only requires one stab to the chest.
No problems. This here's the autopsy report. Death due to blood being all
What?
over the knife.
Death to drowning in own blood. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
No. Funny you
That's
should
good.
mention that. Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
You joke when you said no, but that's legitimate. No.
Nothing in common, but didn't they share a moon?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
Doll, I am looking at you so
Hi.
intently right now.
Hello.
Give it a few weeks.
It doesn't mean anything out of context.
Sure doesn't right now. So, there's no motive.
Goodman was a particularly gifted detective.
Not.
That's a good reason why he didn't do much work on the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? You know, like to murder him? In this parking lot?
So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
It's high noon.
High noons will be called the lunch break down at the precinct.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's 2:24 p.m.
Edible donuts, if you know what I'm saying.
5 more minutes.
It's a
So
half
I'm now
minute
just
shy
picturing
of
an
the
entire-
devil's lunch break.
I'm now just picturing an entire, like, precinct of police officers just begging their collective mom, like, come on, Mom, 5 more minutes, I don't want to start working, please. I need 5 more minutes to sleep, please, Mom, please.
Come on now, come on.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You calling me out? They shoot you in for that in Texas. Why the
Are
fuck?
you outing me in Pride Month?
What the fuck?
Are you outing me in Pride Month? They shoot people for that in Texas. Oh, like they shoot the people that call people out? No, they shoot the gay people. It's Texas.
No,
dude.
they just
Can we move
shoot
on from that
people in
light of
Texas.
recent news?
Hmm?
Can we move on from that in light of recent news?
Oh. I did not know about that.
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now. How can you be so in charge of a crime scene without science?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
Bayou? That's not in Texas.
That's in Louisiana.
So, why are you in charge again?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye on them in the meantime.
Why are your hands so short? That's
To
odd,
reach
though.
for my gun better.
I have stubby little baby hands, so I don't have to bend my arm when reaching for my pistol.
I mentally chose not to grow any of my baby fingies out beyond when I was 2 months old.
Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, nothing important at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. So sad. Maybe it's
I
because
cry
he
every
runs
time.
with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of the cattle run by officer of the chief of police. He don't, what the fuck?
What?
They're
Just-
saying the boss said Gumshoe's out, but Gumshoe doesn't know he's the only one out. He's not allowed to get involved.
Detective Gumshoe. Kicked out of the investigation? Okay, so talk to Marshall. And then slide to the right.
Boom.
Examine.
Examine Edgeworth's
Slide to the
car.
left. No. Slide to the right. Yes.
There have been lots of little hints of songs. There's been lots of K talk. Conker said, I'm going to something myself earlier. This stream is on a little bit of shaky ground.
A little bit. I might have to
Little bit.
private this or just straight up delete it after downloading it.
Oh no.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I'm just a small YouTuber of let me check the sub count right now.
Please don't
228.
demonetize us.
YouTuber. I'm glad she found someone to tuber.
Please don't demonetize us. Please, oh please.
I'm just a small voice actress who reviews Transformers. There's more pressing
No.
issues you should be looking at.
Just
People
a
used to do
little guy.
Susan stuff, Susan, please. Now no one knows who's in charge. No one knows.
Susan Wetwinky, please don't take our souls.
Wow. Now we're really in trouble.
Jeez. Oh my
I
gosh.
think she's not in charge anymore.
Yep. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest that this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to, other than the
What's
other
so
people
scientific
involved
about
in the case.
that? Should we check it out? Like, I'm gonna
Let's
bet the
call
Christy
our
seeds.
friends and pretend to be them alive again, so we make them cry. Funny pranks. I'm 15.
I'm not doing this. That was the game.
Hello, is this the victim's mother? Yes, it is me, the victim. I'm still alive. Haha, got him. This phone's still in the redial screen.
Regal?
Mr. Wright? I like the one frame, look down embarrassed. Most phones keep a record of all calls you made and received. You just press the blue button that's on every phone. Everyone knows the classic blue button on every phone to display the last number. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. You know, the classic blue button. The blue button on the phone. Look right now, your phone has a blue button.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things like redial.
I know things. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were old. What are you, like 25?
Fucking doll shooting
no.
from the rafters, being like, "Oh, everyone under 30's seen SpongeBob," and shooting me.
I am older than you.
Sheesh.
Um,
Chat doesn't know that.
It's okay. It's just
Guys.
proportions.
Yeah, I do need to.
2005 was 20 years ago.
I can't believe 20 years ago was 50 years ago. Oh, Mama.
God!
Go on, doll. Say this line straight to my face.
It's just you never know with people from your generation. Are we? I don't know what generation I am.
Neither do I.
That's the classic move.
Yep. Whatever. Let's check this phone out.
I think Conker's probably a different generation than us.
Yeah. Now, to see who the owner of this phone last called.
That fucking put on some gloves first and foremost, Jesus Christ.
That's what Emma's doing. Emma?
Note the self-defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
Oh.
Hey, that song, I know that song.
Hey, that song. I know that song.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Beep. Sorry.
I see you, partner.
Ranking that tribe code quest, I respect it. We're friends now.
You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over here.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's? My
My
sister listened to
sister?
a tribe called Quest, and here I thought she wasn't cool.
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone.
Yeah?
Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
She just called, like, Mia's phone and just goes and hangs up.
Oh! No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
That? I'm sorry. That was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope that you ain't lying. They'll shoot you in Texas for that, partner.
I'm sorry, I didn't know about the recent news. I'm not very educated on news. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Oh. Made a call
Property
at
of Lana
5:18, but that's not when the murder occurred.
Wait a second!
Wait a second!
This just in 5 eat a teen. In Florida this
those-
morning, 5 adults ate a teenage boy.
5
Just
adults ate
cannibalized him in
it.
the streets.
Five adults. They hungered and strived through the Arizona desert and saw a lone, small 5-year-old child ready to eat.
Don't think you're
Strived?
strived. So there's no connection between Bob and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself.
Gold mine. I'm more of a silver myself.
I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Those many condolences.
Those damn condolences.
These condolences to you.
Dad,
Yeah, Bambina.
how can you say that?
With my mouth.
She's your daughter now, too. You and my sister were the only family I brought back from the past.
Is there something
Lana's
between
from-
this
Lana's
cop and her
from World War
sister
One.
that I don't know about?
Lana's a World War I pilot, and you, the fucking gold miner from the gold rush.
That gives me ideas.
Well,
Is that the thumbnail? Time traveling back to the Wild West and a World War I pilot.
The way to activate the machine is a panini press. I mean, hey, let me just write that down. But no, it was just giving me ideas of like the idea that someone uses like the equivalent of a time machine to just kind of build a family.
That's kind of what the replacement was, sort of. The replacements where they were like, oh, our dad's a daredevil stuntman and our mom's a secret agent, and let's get ourselves a cousin who's a scuba diver, and let's get ourselves a brother who's an old orangutan from the 40s.
The Replacements?
That was a Disney Channel show where some orphan kids had like a phone, and when they call the phone, they're like, hey, we want a dad, and they're like, sure, we'll give you a dad, and they just like send over like a daredevil stuntman, and he's like, I'm your dad now, and that's the show.
Huh. Interesting. Because the thing I was thinking of is I have a story thing. It's for the Borderlands project, but it's now been unconnected from Borderlands because Borderlands did make a 4 without contacting me. So now I'm just making my own story, loosely connected.
Understandable.
And one of the characters, it's not really a big shocker when it's revealed that they are literally from a storybook. Just come to life. And so I kind of like the idea that when they learn that, they kind of take other books and create a family out of it.
That's nice.
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me.
I'll let
Maybe it
your sister
was-
off the hook. Nepotism for the win.
Now that dry winds that are blowing through the prosecutor's office
Prospector.
is
There was
You
enough
actually
stuff
did
there
that?
after a drink, so it just sounds like Marshall's going,
Just-
that blowing. It's okay,
You
Conker.
accidentally said the right thing when the character was supposed to say the wrong thing.
Dry wind or ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Office atmosphere.
suspicious about Mr. Edgeworth have been suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
He's
Forged
only been a
evidence and
prosecutor
arranging
working on
testimonies, you
cases
mean?
For 2 years.
What'd you say, doll? Sorry.
He's only been a prosecutor working on cases for 2 years.
Yeah, so it's just like he's had a bad vibe. But he also, his dad was like a big defense attorney. So, and he was also under
That's
Von
my dad.
Karma. So it does kind of make sense that literally day one, it's just like, there's rumors about this kid.
It was also just like he got up to like high-ranked prosecutor by the age of 20. He's just like, oh no, nobody's done that before. This is crazy. This guy's cutthroat.
Looks over at Athena. Athena's your age, Conker, and she's a defense lawyer already.
No, she isn't.
She is.
She is.
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
He settled down and retired as the greatest prosecutor of all time. What a shame. The rumors are just rumors, aren't they? I want to watch the WNBA because I heard that most of them are lesbians and there's like drama on the court of like, oh, she's going up against her ex and stuff.
Oh.
These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Mr. Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you may say.
One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina, Chief Prosecutor Lena Sky.
My sister's involved in this case?
No way!
You know my dad?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What? You're
There's a lot
saying...
of implications about like getting your way to the top through unsavory means in this case.
Yeah.
First thought of it, Miles.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like the system is
What
just kind of filled with bad actors. Or maybe it's the system.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, we got like
Wow.
5 people watching, it says.
No.
Well, I said that and now it's 4.
Oh,
Now 3.
No! Come back!
you owe you 2 viewers.
No!
Me
What?
and Conker count as like -2 viewers.
Imagine if it knew that, of just like, hey, you're in the stream, you don't get to count.
Hey! You get that dang thing out of there.
What, you're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets.
Ever been a lightning
That's
storm,
a
Miguel?
stupid saying in this case.
That's what the old timers say.
What'd you say, doll?
That's a stupid phrase for this instance.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe if he wins so much, maybe he was cheating. It's like, why do you think that? Well, you know what they say, if you fire a gun, it probably shoots a bullet.
There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
They had to, like, pry him off like gum off a shoe.
You let him go. You let that handsome white-haired boy go.
That handsome white, haired boy.
What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look on the back. It's also a letter. You're right. But if you flip it around, it's a note. You're right. It's another SpongeBob. Look, something's written on it. June 75th. That's today.
Pride Month forever!
Hooray!
You're right. Let's see.
June 75th.
6-7S. That was 2 days ago.
Oh, fucking God.
I mean, it
If
was.
It's gonna reveal.
It's like,
It's
it's
gonna
June
reveal, like-
7th, Saturday.
June 7th.
It was gonna reveal something like that S wasn't actually an S. It was a 5.
Conker, you're
Yeah,
joking, but
5L9.
literally, this is upside down text.
5L9.
It's upside down.
Yep. It's 221.
No, that would be like a
SL9.
Z. That would be a Z, right?
No.
Oh no, I guess it could still be a 2.
Then why is like? Okay.
Yeah, this
But
is
it
for
could
the
also be on the
SL9
firewall.
incident case. You're right. Let's see. 6, 7S. 12, 2.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got 15 minutes more to go, people. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Let me see. Let me put on my reading spectacles. Goodman. John Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Who's John Goodman?
He was in Cloverfield 2 or some shit. Well, so what does
Oh!
it mean, Mr. Wright?
He's Sully.
You sure sullied this case for us?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm not sure Edgeworth
No
would know what this
audience for
means
deductive-
either.
Note to audience, for deductive detective work, go to Murders at the Rue Morgue, not Sherlock Holmes. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy
what we can
report,
do?
a note from the victim, and his cell phone.
So, you think that's enough?
Well, the only thing that still bothers me is that Lana is confessing to the crime.
That's the only thing?
She says she did it.
Not the witness? No problem. We'll take out the witness, that fucking bitch. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
You listen to A Tribe Called Quest too? I thought you were old and uncool.
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. Look at her, she's so
15.
hurt.
Little
Your
babies.
fucking boyfriend watches it. That is my
Here's the
man
thing,
wife.
though.
Babies
Thank you very
like
much.
you.
Here's the thing though, the show's not on anymore.
Yeah, so it's just like, what the fuck?
What
The
fuck?
phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours.
No way.
At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you. Didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
Pride Month?
I
Hey, happy
see.
Pride! By the way,
We
I
were
murdered
betting on how
somebody.
many girls we can hook up with this Pride Month.
Mm.
I was saying 2, she was saying 17, so there was quite a difference.
A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Got a bad feeling.
Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
because
To be continued. Continued.
Okie dokie. Well,
Ding, dong, dong, ding, ding.
we'll see what happens next week. Monday, noon PST. You can subscribe to be notified when we go live. You can
There's
also
a next
check
week,
out
too?
the channel for previous videos, like the stream, and comment your thoughts. All right.
Conker,
No.
Tibbet for the first time told me to say my pronouns. I'm the only one who's said their pronouns on this channel.
I've said them. I say them a lot. I've said mine. I mean,
You say them very good, Tibbet.
thank you.
You say the best
To the point that it was someone I was showing it to. Someone thought that it's like tidbit she her was like the name. They thought she her was like
Tidbit
a
here.
last word.
Tidbit here. Sorry.
tidbits of she her.
Okay. Do we have
Yeah.
any stuff going on in the station, or is it truly the end of stream?
It's the end of it all.
Oh wait, there is one more thing we need to do.
What's that?
Rise up against the government.
Yes!
That's for next stream. The flip out it. What darnation? How did I? Okay.
What'd you do this
Excuse
time?
me. Technical difficulties.
Scientifically difficulties.
Boom.
Scientific
Okay.
whiz.
So. Oh wait, Evelyn is doing the last one, so it's just Conker unless Doll wants to come in.
Nope.
All right, let's see who gets it.
Not Conker, not Conker, not Conker.
Conker. Remove the wheel is empty, which means we fill it back up.
Have fun drawing the funny ghost, Conker. I'm joking.
No. Okay, but yeah, I did all the ending stuff, so that means I just push this button.